Hello everyone, welcome to Dada's Food Crave Kitchen. Here I am again, guys, with another delicious recipe for you guys. You guys can say it's a dessert. Today we are going to be making chakri, guys. The simple and basic way in making chakri, yet very delicious, guys. If you are new to my channel and this is the first time you're tuning in, I absolutely welcome you. Feel free to look around. If you find any of my videos interesting, I hope you will consider subscribing. Don't forget the notification bell. This will keep you fully updated in any new video that I uploaded. If you want to see how I make this delicious dessert called chakri, keep on watching. And without any further ado, let's get cooking.
Dada's Food Crave Kitchen today, and she will show you everything you need to know. A woman that will cook everything for you, with a smile on her face every day. Dada's Food Crave Kitchen.
Alright, my Dada's team, I'm going to be using low-fat cottage cheese, sour cream, plain yogurt. I'm also going to use Greek vanilla yogurt. Use any brand of yogurt of your choice. Carnation milk. If you don't have carnation milk, feel free to use regular milk. Butter. Grounded nutmeg. Vanilla essence. And of course, some sugar. Adjust the sweetness to your liking. And this is the star of the show, guys. I am going to use the degu to make my chakri, which is made out of the kus millet. All right, you can also make chakri with couscous. I'll show you guys what couscous looks like, but this is the star of the show. This is what I choose to make my chakri with today. Like I said, you can use couscous to make your chakri as well. So this is how couscous looks like. You want to make sure to make your chakri with, if you decide to make your chakri with the couscous, make sure it's a plain, it says plain on the box. All right, as long as you follow the recipe step by step, it's the same process to make the dugu. It's the same process you're going to use to make it with the couscous. So there's no such measurement. It depends how much you want to make. I have 2.5 cups here. If you find that you made too much, you can simply just put some in a Ziploc bag and put it in the freezer, and later you can make more chakri. Just get you your yogurt, your milk, and all the other stuff. Okay, so I am going to add some butter into my degu. I added 2 tablespoons of butter. Then you want to pour in a boiling hot water on the degu. Okay, then you're going to go ahead and cover it. Make sure you don't put too much water. Just put the water on top of the level of the millet. Okay, then I'm going to now add my Greek vanilla yogurt. Like I said, use any brand of your choice. Then I'm going to use my plain yogurt as well. I'm not going to use the whole jar of the plain yogurt. I'm going to use like 3/4 of it. If you are making a lot, you can go ahead and use the whole cup of the yogurt. I want to use a little bit of yogurt for something else, probably coming up in another video. All right, then I'm going to also add my sour cream. I didn't use all of the sour cream either, but like I said, if you're making a lot, feel free to use the whole cup. All right, this is so delicious. Like I said, making chakri is so easy. This is the basic way I'm showing you guys how to make the chakri. You can go all out. You can add coconut, you can add raisins, you can add anything you want on your chakri, but I'm telling you, I mean, this is just the basic. This is how my son asked me to make chakri. He doesn't like coconut, so I'm not adding no coconut, and I decided not to add any raisins. Then I went ahead and add my cottage cheese, my sugar, and my vanilla essence. All right, adjust everything to your liking, especially when it comes to the sugar. If you don't want it too sweet, just adjust the sweetness to your liking. I went ahead and mixed that. Now I am going to add my carnation milk. I added 1.5 tin of carnation milk. Like I said, if the mixture is very, very thick, you can go ahead and keep adding milk until you reach to your own consistency, but you don't want it to be too watery. You want it to be really rich and delicious. All right, some people add like pineapple juice to give it that little bit of sourness taste to it. Some people add some type of culture milk. You know, this is the basic way of making chakri, and it's so delicious, guys. Like I said again, you can go all out. You can put shredded coconut, you can put raisins, you can put whatever it is that you want to put in your chakri, but this is the basic one, and I like it this way. Actually, like I said again, usually I will put shredded coconut, but my son doesn't like coconut, so like I said again, this is the basic way of making chakri, and it's delicious, guys. So a couple of minutes later, this is how the degu, the millet, looks like. So like I said, if you don't have the degu, you can use couscous and follow the same steps. All right, so I like to add my grounded nutmeg on the steamed degu, which is the millet, instead of just putting it in the milk. I like it to be mixed into the millet, so I added a couple of sprinkles of the grounded nutmeg. Some people also like to add sugar at this point, but like I said, I don't want it too sweet because the yogurt and cottage cheese and all that mixture here, it's already sweet. All right, so I'm going to separate half of the mixture, and then now I am going to add my millet into the milk mixture and the yogurt and everything that I mix. The reason why I separate it, because I want to know the consistency and how thick I want it. Some people like a lot of the degu, some people like it half and half. It all depends, you know, especially if you're not making a lot, you can just separate it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and add the remaining half, and then put more of the degu in there. Like I said, it depends how the consistency and how thick you want it. If you want more of the degu, which is the millet, and less of more of the degu and less of the milk, you can go ahead. It all depends. There is no such rule. You make it however you want to make it, and until you reach the consistency. If you want more of the degu, like I said, you can keep adding more, but you don't want to make it too much, because then it's going to drink most of the milk. You want to make it in between consistency. All right, like I said, if you want to go all out, go ahead and put some shredded coconut, raisins. I mean, this is just a simple basic one, and I'm also going to show you guys how I keep mine in the fridge, which is very easy and very simple. This is how I remember actually in Gambia. That's, you know, that's how they, like when I used to go buy chakri in the street, they will put it in a bag, and that's how they will sell it to you. You can eat it walking in the street, taking a stroll in the street, and enjoy your chakri. Or if you go to the local market, that obviously that's how they will sell it to you too. So this is how the chakri looks like if you don't have the degu, which you can find mostly at your Indian store or African international store or whatnot. Or if you are interested, just send me a message on Instagram or Facebook, and I'll give you guys the information on how to get it if you live in the United States. Okay, so this is how it looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you never tried chakri before, it's a very delicious dessert, guys. Very rich and very delicious. When it's cold, forget about it. It is so delicious when it's cold. So here it is, guys. This is how I storage my chakri. Grab as you go, grab one and just take with you wherever you want to go, wherever you want to enjoy your chakri. Put it. This is how I remember buying it in the market in Gambia. When you buy chakri in the market or in the street, you buy chakri, they will put it in a bag like so, and this is how they will sell it to you. Like I said again, if you watch this video so far, congratulations to you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like this video, subscribe if you're new. Until I come your way next time, I'll see you all in my next upload. May peace be unto you all. Shalom.